Welcome to Obi Folktales. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is the story of betrayal that cuts deep and its consequences. Once upon a time in a lively village, there lived a young girl named Maya. Maya was sweet, a bit naive, and possessed a laugh that could wake the dead, which, as it turns out, was prophetic. Her absolute best friend in the world was Chloe. They shared secrets, clothes, and gossip. Maya trusted Chloe with her life. As the old proverb goes, "The teeth that laugh with you are the same teeth that will bite you." One sunny Saturday, Chloe strolled up to Maya's house with a pious look on her face. "Maya, my dearest friend," Chloe said, eyes wide with faux innocence. "Will you accompany me to the old church on the edge of the forest? I need to meet a friend there, and you know how spooky that walk is." Maya, being the loyal friend she was, didn't even hesitate. "Of course. Let me just grab my sandals. I wouldn't want you getting scared." Oh, the irony. It was thick enough to cut with a machete. They walked to the abandoned church, laughing and chatting. But when they arrived, Chloe didn't meet a friend. She met three men with cruel smiles and pockets full of bad intentions. Before Maya could even ask what was happening, Chloe took a step back, pocketed a heavy wad of cash from the men, and whispered,
Sorry,
business is business, before running off. The men attacked Maya, brutalized her, and took her life, burying her hastily behind the altar. Now, usually this is where a story gets incredibly depressing. But Maya's spirit wasn't the sit around and weep type. As her soul detached from her body, she looked down at herself and thought, "Wow, killed in a church. The blasphemy alone is going to give me excellent leverage in the afterlife."
Wow, killed in a church. The blasphemy alone is going to give me excellent leverage in the afterlife.
Maya's ghost didn't waste any time. She didn't bother with the traditional, boring, ghostly moans. No, she went for psychological warfare. The three men were celebrating at a local tavern that very night. "Hey, pass the beer," the first man said. The beer mug suddenly floated into the air, poured itself directly down his pants, and a disembodied voice cackled. "Oops, looks like you've got a leaky bladder, big boy." The men froze. The tavern grew freezing cold. Maya manifested in front of them, glowing an obnoxious neon green.
Miss me, fellas? You know you guys are terrible at hide and seek.
"Miss me, fellas?" she grinned, her jaw dropping open at a terrifying, unnatural 90-degree angle. "You know, you guys are terrible at hide and seek. And your fighting skills? 2 out of 10. Very sloppy." The men screamed and ran out of the tavern, but Maya followed them like a bad rash. For the next 3 weeks, she made their lives a living comedy horror show. Every time they tried to sleep, she would blast off-key trumpet sounds directly into their ears. When they tried to eat, she turned their food into writhing maggots, shouting, "Keto diet, boys.
Keto diet, boys.
Enjoy the protein."
Enjoy the protein.
One by one, driven mad by sleep deprivation and sheer terror, they ran straight to the village chief's house, sobbing and confessing to their crimes just to be locked up in a safe, ghost-free jail cell. "The wicked flee when no man pursueth," Maya quoted, floating above the jailhouse. "But they run even faster when a ghost is throwing spectral bricks at their heads." Then came Chloe. Chloe had used her blood money to buy a fancy new dress and an expensive horse. She thought she was living the high life. One evening, Chloe was brushing her hair in the mirror. She blinked, and suddenly, Maya was sitting on her shoulder like a very fashionable, very dead parrot. "Nice dress, Chloe," Maya whispered. "Does it come with a conscience, or was that sold separately?" Chloe shrieked, dropping her brush. "Maya, I'm so sorry. I needed the money." "Oh, I get it," Maya chuckled, hovering upside down from the ceiling. "A girl's gotta eat, right? But you know what they say. A friend who sells you out for silver will eventually find out that silver makes a terrible life jacket." Maya didn't kill Chloe. That would be too easy. Instead, she became Chloe's permanent, invisible, highly talkative shadow. If Chloe tried to go on a date, Maya would sit between them and whisper the guy's deepest, darkest secrets into Chloe's ear, while making fart noises every time the guy spoke. If Chloe tried to spend her stolen money, the coins would turn into hot coals in her hands. Every time Chloe looked in the mirror, she didn't see her own face. She saw Maya's ghostly face winking at her. Chloe eventually lost her mind, confessed her betrayal to the entire village, and was banished to live alone in the wilderness, where the only company she had was the echo of Maya's mocking laughter. Maya eventually faded into the great beyond, satisfied with her work. The village elders still tell her story to this day, leaving behind a few golden parables for the youth. Trust is like a mirror. Once it's broken, you can glue it back together, but you can still see the crack in that reflection. And sometimes the reflection is a vengeful ghost. Be careful who you walk with. If you walk with a wolf, you must learn to howl. But if you walk with a snake, carry a stick. Maya forgot her stick, but she made sure she became the ultimate mongoose in the end. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but ghosts move incredibly fast. Never underestimate a woman scorned, especially one who doesn't have to worry about a curfew anymore. Please subscribe. Help me build this community of friends. Share to your friends and to all platforms. And God bless you.